It's showtime! It's showtime! It's showtime! It's showtime!
It's showtime!
It's showtime!
What is this?
Hello? Anybody home? Hey, think with fly fish.
The price is wrong, bitch.
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole!
Dude, where's my car? Where's your car, dude?
First, take a big step back and literally
Fuck your own face!
21 gigawatts!
Recorded at Epic Studios, Cleveland, Ohio. You're listening to the Epic Radio Show with Epic, Goldie, and Tokar. Only on YouTube. Subscribe today.
Hey, welcome everybody to the Epic Radio Show. I am your host, Epic, and then we have our co-host Goldie and Tokar in the house. And then we have our special guest, J Val.
What is up?
What is up, motherfucker?
What is up?
So today on the show, we are going to be talking about forgiveness, the Farrah Abraham suing MTV story. We're going to have an interview with King Lightz. Would you rather questions, crazy news. We have a new sports segment today.
That's exciting.
Called Playing with Balls with J Val. And we're gonna take some calls, ask Tokar a bunch of non-essential questions, and hopefully we'll hear from you during the show, and we'll get to check out who's actually listening to the show.
Feel free to call for the
Like
Ask Tokar
3 people,
questions. I need some help.
Yeah.
Feel free to call Tokar and abuse him.
What's going on? What do you mean?
I'm mad at him today.
What did he do?
I'm always catching him in little ass stupid lies, like lies that little kids would lie about. Because he does stupid things and he makes it lie, and you know he's lying, so then you want to punch him in the face.
Mm-hmm. But then you forgive him.
See, no, and this is perfect to go in our forgive segment.
I forgive the lady
I do
that cut
forgive
us.
him. I get over it in like 2 seconds because I realize that he's off.
Forgive and forget. Forgive and forget.
And I love Tokar, so
that's awesome.
I could get over it, but then I still want to punch him in the face.
So what's up with your Top Gun shades this morning?
I look ugly. Oh my god, I got no sleep. I'm trying to wean Gia from night nursing. It's not going well.
Gotcha.
She was like tossing and turning for like an hour.
She don't have her own room or anything? Or
yeah, she does have her own room. We're co-sleepers. It's easier when you breastfeed to co-sleep. It's a thing. There's some people are really for it, and some people are really against it.
You mean like you have like a bassinet in the bed?
No, I mean like she's in the bed with me.
Oh, snap.
And Daddy sleeps on the couch because he can't get sleep because of her always tossing and turning.
Hey, that's one way to get rid of him, right? No, blame it on the baby.
Yeah, every time he tries to come back, she'll like kick him in the face or something. He's like, that's it. I'm going back down to the couch.
Hell yeah. She's like, get the fuck out of my bed.
She's like, me and Mommy are sleeping.
This is my bed.
Hell yeah.
She's a brat.
So we were talking about forgiveness the other day. Just about people that we, I guess, met through our lives, and they did something really shitty to us or whatever. And you know, sometimes you have to. Sometimes it's hard to let go of a grudge.
This is where Epic and I were actually conversing, because like he's been able to get over stuff and I haven't. Like I have a friend, Nicole, that I want to get back in touch with, and she's tried to get back in touch with me, but I just feel like it's pointless because I don't trust her.
I mean, I don't hold grudges that much.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I try to. I mean, if it's my girl,
girls are good at it.
Yeah, I stay mad at my girlfriend probably for about 10 minutes. And then, but
it also depends on the offense, like what they did.
What they did. Yeah, because.
Okay, I'll tell you. This is what she did. We were really best friends, and you can ask Tokar because he was around. Like, I love this girl, and when I'm close with somebody, like I'm 100% loyal to them. Even if I know something shady about them, I will never say anything. Or if you talk about it, I'll defend them to the full. It's just the way I am about my friends. And well, her and her friend had another friend of hers had a fallout, and the friend like messaged me and was like, you know what? Let me tell you something about Nicole. She tells all your business to all of us. We sit around and she talks about you. Everything.
Wow.
She's like, I know this, I know that.
Well,
she told me all my personal business. If you're my best friend, no, they were sitting around making fun of me, talking about me.
Females are good for that.
I mean,
that's horrible.
It was like that John Mulaney joke where he's like, "Oh, there can't be an Ocean 11 with 11 chicks because 2 of them would break off to talk shit about the other one."
It's like, no, yeah, like I don't know. So even it was so bad that one of the girls, for some reason, she was hanging out with this Muslim chick, was mad that my husband's Arabic and wanted to break us up and like tell him all kinds of shit that Nicole was talking about me. She requested him on Facebook
weird.
and everything.
That's crazy.
You know, if you met her, like Nicole was really nice with like Goldie, and like even the one time I hanged out with her and she was saying like really nice things about Goldie, real nice things.
Well,
you know, and she acted like
in my face.
well,
like
to
a
a
saint.
certain degree, I mean, she might like you. She might not like herself. So the way to make herself look better is to talk shit about you. You know what I mean?
She might
talk
envy
shit
you
about
a
someone
little
else that you don't like or something.
Or just don't talk shit about anyone.
Well,
Yeah.
I get that, but you know, some people do. Like,
Well, according to her friend that snitched her out about everything, and I mean, she knew all my whole life.
That's crazy.
So according to her friend, she was like, Nicole just doesn't have a life, so she just talk about yours and other people's. But you know, I do miss her. Like, she's tried to reach out to me 3 times since the baby's been born, and I just feel like if I can't trust you, we don't have a friendship. So what's the point? I feel like there's no foundation.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know.
There's a lot of that stuff that goes around.
I try not to hold grudges. Like, if it was something stupid, I'll get over it in a day or 2. I'll even apologize. I don't care to apologize. I guess I'm more like a guy in that aspect. I get over shit quick. But this, I just feel like there's like
no,
nothing
I mean, there's
there.
no excuse for that. I mean, I gave a possible reason of her psyche, a wife.
Yeah,
she could have went that way, but
and I get that.
But you shouldn't. But you shouldn't be talking shit about your friends.
Like all my personal business. Like, they were sitting around. And the one girl was like,
I mean,
calling me a bitch.
I might say,
like,
God damn it, why is Goldie and Tokar always late?
And that's legitimate things to bitch about.
But I'm not gonna be like, oh well, you know, Tokar had a drink. You know, I don't talk about.
No, you don't
his
have to be like,
personal-
you know,
who are
Tokar,
these like bar
he have a
girls?
fucking girlfriend, and he comes every fucking
exactly.
day. He's
Like,
nothing but a piece of shit.
No,
He's not even
I always
successful.
talk very
he has a
highly of
degree.
you guys.
Yeah, what are
That's what I do.
You
Like,
know.
I might bitch about like, man, Epic's putting a lot of pressure on me for the show, but I'm not like fucking Epic and his kids and this and that. And like,
Exactly.
talking to a
Yeah,
bunch
that's
of
what-
bar girls that go to bars all the time, and you know, it's just
I try not to put. Honestly, for the most part, during the week, I try not to put any pressure on you. I might ask you guys for opinions on stuff, but the only thing I'm kind of like is the lateness. I get really nervous when it's getting close to showtime.
I get that because it's so bad that I do this to you, because at work, when my patients are coming late, when it's coming close to their appointment time, I get like that. I'm like, is this motherfucker gonna show? Or are they gonna blow me off?
Yeah. I just get anxious because it's more about the people that's listening.
I get it.
You know, I tell them 10:30, I want to be on right at 10:30.
But you're in the right for that, and it doesn't even bother me.
No,
like, if
I
I
know.
came up behind you and you talking shit about it, I would crack up laughing. I'd be like, yeah, I'm kind of a deadbeat about coming on time.
So you actually you follow Teen Mom quite a bit, don't you?
Yeah. I'm familiar with the
so
story.
did you heard about this shit, right?
Yeah, I read about it.
Goldie is a sin head.
I think, I don't know if I'm too loud.
What?
Like, I keep getting like, I don't know, like
Well,
things in my ear.
just to show you a little bit, right? You guys have twist ties around your thing right there. For some reason, there's something wrong with your headphones.
Okay.
I'm gonna get you new headphones. I just found this out last night about
Yeah,
like
it was
11 o'clock at night, so I couldn't do nothing about
Stay
it.
the night?
Yeah, but
okay.
the
'Cause I was
that
like, what are you
button,
doing so late?
but the button or whatever, for some reason you have to press it to hear shit now.
Okay.
and it wasn't like that before.
No, it was weird because earlier I could hear and now I can't.
Yeah.
Your twist tie probably came loose a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, so you probably have
Just
to
have
press
to
that down.
twist that
This
shit
is
a little
so
bit more.
gangster.
Just like we're wrapping bread.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, see,
I can
you
hear
see what I'm
again.
saying?
Yeah.
It's so stupid. I don't know how that.
the only
I want to
reason
get
I
some
know how to
decent
do it.
headphones though. That's
You know,
That's
don't put
on
pressure
me.
on yourself about it. It's not
I
a
mean,
big deal.
Other than that, though, we had a pretty productive day yesterday.
yeah. I mean,
Other
we
than
ripped
twist
that
ties.
wall down. You
I
saw?
noticed, like, it looks so bare.
Yeah.
The remodel is
It started next week. We're gonna be constructing the studio. We're gonna be getting some cameras in. That's gonna be awesome. Goldie, I know you're looking forward to that.
I will not look hit. Hey, I had a really productive morning, though. Like, I woke up early. I had to go to Walmart before all those people with their income tax checks got there.
That line was out the door.
Oh, I went yesterday, and there was, like, no parking. I was like, go home, go home, go home. I'm not going in there. Hell no. And so I was like, I'll get up really early before the show, and I'll go. And, man, everything was, like, picked through. There was, like, one box of diapers left for my daughter. I was like, this is some bullshit. I should have came shopping before everybody's taxes came.
Yeah. Fucking, so anyways, about this Farrah Abraham thing.
Yeah.
So she's suing MTV for, I think
$6
it's like
million.
$6 million.
It's $1 million for like their contract, and it's $5 million for damages.
Yeah, slut shaming.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's what she said.
Sex shaming.
Or sex shaming, slut shaming, same shit.
Well, I mean,
but like, dude, they fired her because she's a fucking bitch, not because if it was about the porn stuff, they would have did that 2 seasons ago.
Here's what
but that
cracks
video's
me up.
bad though.
I didn't get to watch it. I've thought about it. I'm not a porn person. I
watched
just
it
wanted to watch it
because
because you kind of get to see the other side of
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Well, I watched it, and I'll tell you why.
It's called like Backdoor
because-
Teen Mom.
No.
Is it?
I don't know.
No, I don't. I have no clue. But Ashley and Tori were talking about it, and I didn't even know she had a porn video out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the fuck?
She tried
She's
to,
not
when they
bad
released
looking.
it, she tried to pretend like she didn't know that they released it, like it was an accident, like
I
someone
know.
stole it
It's
and
like,
released it, and then
dude-
it came out later that she negotiated it.
She just happens to be with a porn star.
Yeah, exactly.
And he's recording.
Yeah.
And you don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Or
Nobody was
whatever.
buying it. That's why now the truth came out.
That's
Here's
right.
what irritates me. She's like so contradicting. She's just I
She
like
is.
her.
And
She's kind of an asshole though.
She's mean as
A
fuck.
few
to
seasons
her
ago,
mom.
She's mean to her
Oh,
mom.
she's
big
horrible
time.
to her parents. I wish I had parents like her. She's so horrible to them.
I know.
But you remember like a few seasons ago when they weren't going to have her on the show because of it?
Yeah.
And then she was like, well, I don't need the show anyways.
And
Okay,
then she
well then
came
why are
back.
you suing them? Yeah, why are you still back and why are you suing them? And I get it. Like, I give this girl props because, listen, you know, she's not just like being trashy and living off the show. She's out doing her own thing. You know?
No, I get that.
And I
mean,
get that, but
Probably
she's
got a part 2
ridiculous.
coming out
But
soon.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
not
blame
only
her.
that though. Not only that, but not only of how she is with her parents. I mean, she's all right, mom, but she has some questionable
parenting
skills.
Yeah.
And another thing too that I've seen.
She gives her daughter way too many
and
choices.
she talks so much shit about the other people down the show.
Yeah.
Some
Her
of those
attitude
girls are
sucks.
pretty good moms.
No, they are.
Yeah.
Macy is an amazing mom.
Is that,
I kind of
what's
feel
her
like
son?
that's the country one.
That's the one
the
with
red one.
Okay, she's
Bentley.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's-
Maverick,
yeah,
Jade.
she's probably the best.
Oh,
mom
she's
on the
my
show,
favorite. And then Amber is not.
She's questionable.
She's a part-time mom. She's kind of like the deadbeat dad that just pays the child support, but they're only around when they want to be. Only she's the mom. And then there's Caitlyn, who just reminds me of like straight up ghetto white trash.
So do you think she's going to win this lawsuit?
Probably.
We're just over here laughing because I'm sitting here putting input on the people on the show. Like I watch Teen Mom.
I don't know anything about it. I don't
You know what? The only thing I
I'm
know
like the
about it. Well, I did a little
Sorry.
research because of the story.
Yeah.
I'm left-handed. You're right-handed. We bumped into.
But
each
my
other.
wife watches it all the time, and sometimes I'm down and I'm like watching it with her. Just I find myself watching it. So I know a little bit, and
Yeah, I have cousins and sisters.
she'll sit there and just tell me all the shit that's happening with them because I guess she doesn't have anyone else to talk to.
Right. I do that to Hannah. He doesn't really give a shit either.
Yeah. So, but somehow my brain like just
Absorb
soaks all this shit in, you know. So yeah, we're about to take a break. When we get back, we're going to have that interview with King Lightz. What the fuck are you doing, Tokar? Oh my god. Make sure you follow us at Epic Music Radio on Twitter and Facebook. Subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram, Epicness216. God damn you, Tokar. God damn you.
What does it mean this time?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on with all y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah? Yeah? Runway, 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 boy. London, you don't know? Yeah. I don't hear what they talking. My bank account like casinos. On my block, I'm like Debo. On red spike with the Nina. On my block, I'm the big man. Put your team in the big earn. Not 10 to 10:30, don't have my money. I send shooters to come and clap at you like big worm. Nah, I ain't gentle. I'm sorta like a bad man. All black Gucci cape on. Never like I'm Batman. Don't fuck with dirty, unworthy, down bad, female, bad trash. Russian headband and a blunt wrap. Lucifer Hayes, you know it got me dumb smacked. My beat hitting like Mike Tyson. Knock a speaker with a dumb punch. The stupid hoe said eat her, but I ain't tryna have dumb lunch. I move the spot when it's too hot. When it's beef, took 2 blocks. Never drive too fancy when working. Move 50 whole keys in a Fiat. You don't worry what we got. You get me, this where the G's at. Los Angeles, your girl, yeah. This dick make a liquor where I sleep at. Yeah, where shit at.
Alright, welcome back to the Epic Radio Show.
Welcome.
Our next guest, reigning from Cleveland, Ohio, one of my great friends, Brandon McOrder, aka King Lightz. What's going on, bro?
Hello. You there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, you was kind of breaking up there. What's going on?
Not much. The last time you were on the show, you had a bunch of stuff going on. Actually, I have seen
your connection is kind of funny.
Okay. Is that a little better or no?
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Awesome. Okay, I think maybe just the cord was coming out a little bit. Okay. So last time we were talking, you had just started with your series, and you had just got done wrapping a couple movies. You were working on your mixtape. So tell me a little bit about what's been going on lately.
I'm sorry, you was breaking up again.
Technical difficulties, right?
Sounds like he's from New York.
No,
he's from Cleveland.
What's up,
we went
Brandon?
to school with him. Can you hear us now or no?
Yeah, I can hear y'all loud and clear now.
Okay, I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so what's been going on lately with you?
Well, since the last time you talked to me, I dropped my project 6x6x6 under the name King Lightz. Of course, you know I'm still Soul City, but
yeah,
I dropped that under that situation, and the numbers is looking very, very good when it comes to that. And we still, on the Secret Society label, we still pushing that effort. And like I said before, I'm in a few movies and stuff that's coming out. But one of the major things I'm doing is I'm about to shoot the 2nd season of the series that I'm in called The Story of King Lightz. So that's a big deal.
I actually watched, I think, a little bit of episode 3.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually pretty good, man. I was surprised at the quality too. It was
pretty good.
It was really good quality.
I liked it, man.
And it was funny too. Like it was like there were some serious parts in it, but then it was like you had some like kind of comedic thing, like the whole rock paper scissors thing and stuff like that.
You want to know what is like? Just me being from the streets a certain type of way. A lot of people always look at us from the streets like we just all hardcore and mean and whatever all the time. It don't be like that. Like we have a lot of fun doing what we doing, and when it comes to this series, I want to make sure that you can that it play with your emotions a certain type of way, so it's not always a serious situation. It's a lot of funny stuff that go on. You know what I'm saying? You just like any other good series.
Yeah. Because I thought it was funny. That little commercial you did before.
Zigzag.
Yeah, the Zigzag commercial. That was hilarious, man. Like Jay, I was watching it with Jay. He's like, "Is that a real commercial?" I'm like, "No, man. He just jumped this dude and took his money."
It looked legit,
I doubt that's gonna be a Zigzag commercial, but it was hilarious.
Actually, I got a sponsorship from them for that.
No shit.
That's what's up, man.
That's awesome.
I end up getting a sponsorship from them for that. So the next one that I do, the part of my deal with that is nothing explicit. So that first one was explicit because I did that on my own just to be funny and catch attention because you don't see no Zigzag commercials. But I did that just to, you know, show love and like show them like it's people everywhere that mess with zigzags of all kinds, not just the white boys, but the raps too. Like, and they thought it was real funny. So I got a situation to do like 3 more.
My favorite.
I got a situation.
Oh, my bad, man. My favorite part was when you was like, "Yo, man, pick him up."
and it was crazy. So the next commercial that I'm doing for Zigzag is for these joints called Zigzag Slow Burn, and the commercial is gonna be in all slow motion. Like it's gonna be awesome. It'll be crazy.
That's a good idea.
It's gonna be funny, but it's gonna be weird. You know what I'm saying? So other than that, excuse my grogginess, man, because I'm fresh off a night with, you know, I'm a member of Dipset too, with Cameron and Jim Jones and Joel Santana and all them. So I was just with Cameron last night. And,
that's awesome.
It was crazy, man. Like I'm still.
Yeah, actually, I mean, we put on right at the break. We put one of your songs from your album. And then, but you have a song on the album with Jim Jones. But isn't it? You have a song on this album with Jim Jones.
Absolutely.
I liked it. Yeah, it was really good.
Why do I forget? Like, I had the name of the song. Is it
It's called the name of it?
Yeah, was it Devil's Night or?
Yeah, it's called Devil's Music.
Devil's Music. I was close. God damn it! I should have wrote that down. That was my bad. Anyway, so. You also had a couple movies. Last time I talked to you, you had just wrapped White Boy Rick, and then you had another local project that was about to be on IMBD also. What's going on with that?
It's called Imprint. It's in the final stages of it's in post-production. So that'll be out later this year. I'm also in a series called The Connected, which is IMBD certified. It's kind of a how can I say? It's kind of like a urban drama, but it's a little more sophisticated. I play one of the main characters' boyfriend, this nerd guy named Oliver. It was awesome shooting it. And then one of the major projects I have coming out is called The Boy with the Red Bag. It's a crazy kind of short film, 2-part short film, and it's about a boy with a red bag. Like, I don't want to give you a whole overview of it because it's amazing. Like it's kind of like how can I put it? It's on a superhero, superhuman type of.
Okay.
You know, level. So
that's pretty cool.
It's gonna be crazy, man. That's one of the major things. White Boy Rick was supposed to come out January 17th, but a lot of things post production wise, I just got a word that it won't come out until maybe like August.
Okay. My next question. So, like, I've noticed you've been doing a lot more acting. Which do you like better anymore? Do you like acting more than doing music? Is it the same? Like, and what? Go ahead.
No. Go ahead. You can finish your question.
And also, like, or would you be more inclined to direct more?
Well, I have a couple of directorial things that I'm doing, like the series, The Story of King Lightz. Like, that's one of my directorial debuts, The Boy with the Red Bag. I'm associate director for that. It's a couple of other projects. When it comes to music versus movies, music is always will be my number one thing because that's what I'm mainly known for around this country is a lot of music. Acting is fun and it's new to me. I only been doing it for maybe 2 years. I started off doing stage plays to even get pulled into screen acting. I was in quite a few stage plays, kind of like they got a lot of urban gospel plays and stuff like how Tyler Perry used to do a lot of his plays. I was in a few of those. I was in one called Order My Steps, and I was in a major one called Eviction Notice. And I really got known acting wise from Eviction Notice.
Okay.
So, when it comes to acting, I've been only doing it for 2 years. So it's it's new to me, and it's organic and it's fun. You know what I mean? I'm used to being in front of the camera, just when it comes to music anyway. So movies is kind of it's kind of easy just because I'm used to being in front of a camera. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. Now, all right. For example, okay, say people recognize you in the next few movies. You get some bigger parts. Now, all right. So if the parts keep coming, would you see yourself maybe putting music on the back burner and pursuing that? Or because you could get known as an actor also. I mean, music might have kind of opened the door for you, but but I mean, who knows? I mean, look at LL and look at a lot of other rappers turned actors, you know?
You know what? And it's just like this. I got a lot of famous friends who in movies and acting. I'll give you Method Man. He even let me know, like it's called a parallel shoe-in.
Yeah,
it's entertainment. So it's like one washes the other. One washes the other's hands. You know what I mean? Like you can do music for a while, but you're gonna get pulled into a movie somewhere along the line. You do movies, you're gonna get pulled somewhere in hip hop.
Yeah, why not?
If you're a good actor, you're gonna get pulled in certain lanes. So it's kind of like
I mean, it's kind of like Cameron Diaz being in a music video or something like that. Is that what you're saying? Yeah,
absolutely.
It happens.
Yeah. But do you see yourself in the future? Just say 10 years from now, you end up in a you end up in a couple of blockbuster movies.
Well, of course, because 10 years from now, I'm not about to be rapping at like 45. Like, I'm not about to pull a Jay-Z.
All right, say in the next year you get pulled into a blockbuster movie, you end up making a couple $3 million, and then you start getting lined up for other films. Would you put music on the back burner, or would you just find time to make that work?
I would, like I said, I'm a businessman, so I would make it parallel. But that's the whole thing when it comes to my personal career. I would kind of sit it down a little bit, and I would actually put a lot of my expertise music-wise behind certain artists that I believe in. You know what I mean? And I would keep pursuing that situation also.
I gotcha. So you would be more of like almost a producer at that point.
Well, CEO.
Yeah, exactly. You would own a record label and then sign artists under your label.
Right.
Yeah, gotcha.
Right.
That makes sense. Which is where you want to be anyways. You want to get to the point where you make enough music and enough money making music to eventually have your own label and put out artists of your own and then be successful at that. Well, that is awesome. If you have any questions or you want to look King Lightz up, you could find him on Instagram at Tower City King, Facebook Brandon McWhorter, SoundCloud King Lightz, and definitely check out his new album 6x6x6, and YouTube Soul City. Thank you so much for being on the show. That's all the time we have right now.
I appreciate it again. I appreciate it again.
Hey, we'll have you on in a couple more months when I want to have you in studio next time though.
You know what? The next time y'all have me on, man, we go do something spectacular. My word.
Oh, that's exactly what I'm hoping for. In August, it'll be our 1 year on the show. I'm planning on doing something big for our 1 year anniversary.
You know what? So. You should. Everybody that you should. I just want to throw an idea out there. Everybody that you had on the show so far. How about you throw the 1 year anniversary? You should throw a bash. And all those artists, you should have them just come and perform. If you do that, I come and perform. I show you some love and come and perform. I do something crazy.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And actually, that was my idea. That's exactly what I was thinking about doing.
Great minds think alike.
Exactly. But
you already know us that we go way back, man. Yeah. We think alike. We go way back, bro. We go too far back for us not to think alike. So you already know you got my support. As soon as you do it, I'm there.
I know, man. And we're going to talk more about possibly some other business opportunities.
All right. Well, I'm always down. I got some doors that I can open on your end, too. And, we, like I said, one hand can wash the other. It's all love.
Exactly. All right. Thank you so much, Brandon.
All right now.
All right.
You just fart.
No. That's, what the hell?
You
oh my
moved and it
goodness.
looked like you put your leg up.
Who, me? Or him?
You.
No, it's this chair creaks.
Yeah,
man.
right.
Oh,
Get some cough drops. Put some Vicks on your chest or something.
Who's saying that, Jay?
fuck are you talking about?
Jay's writing comments on our YouTube page. He called me a scent head, and I'm like, great. Everyone's gonna think I'm a junkie, but I
Nice.
just buy a lot of Scentsy.
Epics. Where do you like to put peanut butter for fun or peanut
My
spread?
balls.
Who said? Ew, you guys are nasty.
I got would you rather questions for you.
I hate the word segment.
I hate the word essential. You keep fucking saying it.
You hate the word segment?
That wasn't me. That was someone.
That was Mike.
That was him.
Michael. Okay.
That was
Michael
not from
James.
my word.
He hates
Don't
the word
quote my
segment.
words from that. I'm just repeating stuff.
So first question, would you rather hear everything your significant other says in German or have to rap your feelings during emotional conversations?
German.
German?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, no.
Say that question again.
Yeah.
I'd rather rap.
Would you rather hear everything your significant other says in German or have to rap your feelings during emotional conversations?
I'll take the German. I don't listen.
Yeah,
I'm going to do rap.
I'll learn German.
I'm going to do rap. I'd be like, yo, mom,
you're a
spaghetti.
rapper.
Like, like,
You see me trying to rap, it would be like,
oh, God.
I got extensive vocabulary, even though I can't pronounce half the words properly.
There you go.
That's definitely Tokar.
Would you rather legally change your last name to Hitler forever or never eat your favorite food again?
I'm changing my name to Hitler.
I don't know, man.
I like to eat.
I could go with the not eating my favorite food again.
No, not
Really?
me.
Yeah, probably. I mean, because I have a lot of favorites. Are you just one favorite food or?
I mean, it could be food's plural, so it could be a singular and plural. It could be all your favorite.
Sometimes
food.
we get so technical with these questions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you guys asked like technical
Well,
questions.
you know, there's a lot of people with the name Hitler.
Where?
Yeah, the Hitler is still like a common
Where?
name.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Don't ever
No,
listen to
it's not.
Tokar. This
Just
is
Google
another
it.
thing. My husband and I keep calling him out on his bullshit because he'll tell you something like it's a matter of fact, it's legit, and it turns out
We
it's
actually
not.
have a caller.
It's probably Jay. The other-
You're on the Epic Radio Show.
Epic!
Hi. Who's
Hey, it's Trish.
Hey, Trish. How you doing?
What is up?
I obviously the show. What's going on with you?
Not a whole heck of a lot.
Oh my goodness. Do you have a reason why you're calling?
Yes, I wanted to talk to you and
No, I don't.
Whatever.
I really don't.
You don't.
No.
God, you suck. You
No.
so suck.
No, I'm saying like I thought you were calling to be like, hey, I heard something you were talking about. Like, let's talk about this.
Well, damn. Then I guess I need to call back another day.
You could call back at segment 4 where we just take random calls from people and
Yo,
talk
call
about anything.
back. Call back in about 20 minutes. And
right.
listen to the show.
Take a listen.
Take a listen.
Call back.
Call back when you have something to talk about with the show.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Okay. So, anyways, would you rather not have a voice or have everything you say be auto-tuned? Everything I say be
Oh, I'm going to
Auto-tune.
auto-tune and
Auto-tune.
piss off
Yeah.
everybody.
T-Pain, I'm on a boat.
Everyone's gonna be like, please don't talk.
Please give me seconds. Somebody hand me a pop out the fridge.
that might be I don't know if that'd be pretty romantic or awkward during sex.
It would be super awkward.
Oh, about to come. You like that, girl?
Oh my god.
How's this?
Oh man. All right, so we're gonna take a break. When we get back, we are going to talk about shit that I can't find. Crazy news. And then
Can't forget about the crazy
And then we're
news.
gonna be playing with balls. You know what I'm saying?
Not me. You guys keep your balls in your pants.
Keep it locked right here.
Keep it epic.
All right, welcome back. We are going into crazy news.
When crazy shit happens, the Epic Radio Show will be there to report and shit. It's time for crazy news.
All right, first story, Goldie.
Okay. Well, this one's kind of sad. I don't know, but not really. A New Jersey cemetery worker is pinned in a grave after concrete falls and buries him. That's like...
Did he survive?
Isn't that ironic?
It might be a miracle story.
Don't you think?
An employee at a New Jersey cemetery almost joined the 6 Feet Under on Tuesday when he became trapped inside a grave he was digging. Peter Ferenc, 59, was digging a grave at Hanover Cemetery in East Hanover when an 800-pound concrete burial vault cover fell in.
I think I'm quitting
around
after
10
that.
a.m. Yeah, that would freak me out.
Yeah.
I guess another person also was injured, and it doesn't actually say how they got help, but police came and they were able to lift it out and get them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it reminds me of this song, this rap song. Remember, like, can you go down low? How low can you go?
How low can you go?
I don't know what can you drop into the flow?
You're an asshole. This poor traumatized guy. Okay, so this story is kind of long, so I don't really want to read the whole.
They shouldn't have
next
told
one.
their story. They should have, took it to the grave.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Okay.
The time traveler returns from the year 3300 with chilling warning of a catastrophic future. He would give anything to stop. Okay, so
there's those people all over YouTube.
I feel like he had a dream, and he thinks this dream is real.
It's
So
a
anyway,
prophecy, not a dream.
I feel like he had a dream.
Might be a lot of that meth that he's smoking.
Something.
Yeah,
So a time traveler
crack.
claims to have come back from the future to warn us of an impending apocalypse. I'm going to throw this in. Evidently, it's not zombies, everybody. Sorry to disappoint you.
Rapid.
It's a human
rabid chickens.
race fight against a robot army. And he's an unnamed traveler. Like,
He
he can't
watched
even get his name.
Terminator before he went to sleep.
This whole story reads exactly like that movie.
What, Terminator?
Yes. It reads exactly
Yeah.
like that story. And he says that aliens and humans will be fighting against the robots, and the robots are smart and they can
Well,
make
there's
decisions.
no aliens in Terminator,
He says that
so you're wrong.
he says that they're gonna it's a fight against the humans versus robots, and they can destroy the earth at any time. There's hardly any animals, and they can destroy everything organic, like everything.
So maybe he watched like Star Trek and Terminator.
I have no
Come
idea.
back to the future.
And this didn't make
Get to the
sense.
chopper.
Well, let me show you his birthday. Okay, it says, he said, I was not born here. I was born in 3258 on December 1st in the European Empire.
Nice.
The time traveler explained that he was drafted into the army at 18 and wore a uniform made of gold and saw everything that happened in 3260. How did he see everything that happened 2 years after he was born?
We're just gonna start making clothing.
And
out
he
of
was
gold.
It says he was
Yeah.
born in 3258, and he's seen everything that happened 3260 after he joined the army when he was 18.
By then, I'm pretty sure we'll be pissing through our natural resources. So I don't think we would have the gold.
He says there's no such thing as like cars or any electronics. That everything, or there was no such thing as like any type of fuel. Everything ran off the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And he says there's no trees and very few animals.
That I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just heading that way anyways.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. He says that they were not only robots, they were very clever and could take the decisions, communicate it with each other.
Nice.
I don't know. His English is kind of off.
So you know how you get rid of the robots? You shut off the electricity.
Now, didn't he say something about Trump?
No, he said he didn't say anything about Trump.
No?
I read the whole story. I didn't see
wow.
anything about Trump. Let me see. If
I could have swore he said something about like Trump was going to win a second term, so obviously he, and then something about Martin Luther King's Jr.'s daughter was going to end up president.
Oh, that'd be nice. I didn't see that.
I don't know.
I didn't see it at all.
I'm not sure if that was the same story.
I don't think it was.
There's a lot.
How old would the daughter be now for like Martin Luther King Jr.?
She's like no 60 or something.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the granddaughter. I'm sorry,
granddaughter.
Granddaughter. So, yeah.
He says, when I see a robot, I will laugh at them. They are different. No one understands the problems of a golden age, and at last, everything will be as it should be. I don't even know what he's talking about at this point. So there's a European empire referred to as the Golden Age, where humans and aliens are fighting robots.
Awesome.
Yeah, in like 5,000 years. So
I mean,
sorry, I really thought it would be zombies.
I really want to go to the future and witness that. That would be like the coolest thing to see.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah, and then they kill you and you don't come back.
That Terminator movie when I was a kid kind of scared the shit out of me.
That was scary. Man. I don't watch it
nuclear
now.
bombs going off, and then
just the faces of the robots, how they look. I was like, that's creepy.
What are you doing? Creepy. I'm here from the future. Try to save you.
And then they bitch slap the shit out of you and you die.
Yeah.
Come here.
I'm thinking.
It'll be ferocious.
They would think Tokar was a malfunctioning robot.
They'll take him apart to try to fix it.
Yeah.
And then they'll find there's nothing in it.
What is wrong with this unit?
Oh, there's nothing in it. They'll open the brain. There's like nothing inside.
It's like Homer Simpson's brain and shit.
Yeah. It's like just dust and cobwebs and a spider living in his head.
Oh, a spider. And the spider was controlling him the whole time.
And the spider was like giving them the fist like he's taking a shower and they open it up and he's really mad.
Or remember the dude in Men in Black?
Yeah, the little
alien inside the head.
That probably is legit Tokar.
Or no, you know what's the movie Scary Movie 3 and they had Beetlejuice in the guy's head?
Oh yeah. It's showtime. That's kind of where I got the idea.
All right, this story I was thought about doing it earlier before this crazy one, but this is kind of like cool. A teen who survived 2 plane crashes achieves a basketball dream. Okay, so this was interesting. 3 years.
It's crazy only in the fact that, for one, he survived 2 plane crashes.
But here's the thing: his dad was driving both times, and his dad originally killed like his mother and his siblings, and then later killed like his stepmother and himself.
I know.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And this kid just happens to walk away from both crashes.
I know.
I don't think his dad should have been driving after or flying after the first one.
Myself, if I crash a plane one time and survive, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I know.
Drive.
But remember the movie Unbreakable?
Yeah.
You know, I bet that's who's behind it. Samuel L. Jackson. He's crashing planes and see if he survives it.
Them snakes are on the plane.
He actually had a coma after his second
snakes
one.
off this motherfucking plane.
And now he's going to be playing for the University of Michigan. He's like 6'6". He had to learn how to walk and talk again.
And he survived.
And he still has his basketball skills.
6.6.
6.6. Yeah.
I mean, that's good though. At least you got a scholarship.
It was when he was 8. His dad was a doctor. He was flying the family in their small plane, and when it crashed upon a landing and killed his mother and 2 siblings.
Gotcha. So we have a new segment.
You totally just cut off this person's nice story.
Oh no! Go ahead.
I'm done anyway.
No, go ahead. Are you done?
Fine. I got everything.
I thought you were. That's why
we didn't even talk about it, but that's okay.
It is a good story.
It is a good story. But I mean, the story kind of tells itself. This dude survived 2 plane crashes.
That his dad was
lost
driving.
his whole family,
literally, even his step family.
Yeah, even his step family, because
second crash.
obviously the first crash happened so long ago that his dad remarried and had more kids
and killed them
too. Like, holy shit.
Yeah. So the dad died too, though.
Yeah. The dad died the second time because he'd still be flying right now, crashing.
Well, no, if he didn't, then I'd have to say maybe insurance claims.
I know that was my initial thought. Like, did he kill this lady on purpose? But then he killed himself the second time. So I think he's just a really bad pilot.
Obviously,
like Harrison Ford. That motherfucker's crashing all the time and shit. All right, so our
sports segment.
Yay!
With J Val.
Okay. Go ahead.
All right, so I have a few stories here to talk about. The first one is the NCAA basketball scandal. I don't know if you guys heard about that at all.
I have.
Okay, it's allegedly the FBI is investigating a bunch of corruption going on in the in the NCAA. 20 plus of the nation's top programs are being accused of breaking official NCAA rules. So pretty much what was happening is these agents and like people were paying top high school prospects and families to join certain schools. A lot of schools as like Kansas City, Louisville, Michigan State, and prior schools pretty much Alabama, Duke, Kentucky, Michigan State, LSU, and North Carolina State University. A bunch more. I'm not going to go through them all, but a couple of players from the NBA, they were just in the past draft. Dennis Smith Jr. from the Mavericks, Isaiah Whitehead from the Nets, Markelle Fultz, which was the first overall pick last year for the 76ers, and Kyle Kuzma of the Lakers. Pretty much one of these kids got like 6 figures or something, man.
Jeez. What do you think about that, Goldie? Because we were talking about this yesterday when we were thinking about the story.
I really don't see a problem with it.
The college. All right, so you go to college, you make the college billions of dollars by playing for them, and you're not allowed to accept any type of sponsorship or money. That's fucking wrong.
It is.
So for these college,
make billions off you.
Yeah.
So for these college,
and they're just so greedy, and they don't care about you.
So now they break now. Oh, you're breaking the rule. You're taking money from us. So now they want to, They
threw a fit because LeBron got a Hummer when he was in high school.
I know. It's bullshit though. It's like you're not gonna make nothing during college, and there's not even a fucking chance.
You're going to the NBA.
It's not a for sure thing that you're going to NBA. So why not make the most of it?
Yeah, why do you have to turn everyone down?
Kids.
Yeah,
it's so wrong. I heard this also about like Olympic athletes.
Yeah.
Evidently, they're not making a lot of money. They're getting paid like very little. And they're barely surviving, but the Olympics are making a lot of money.
Oh, I know. It's bullshit.
And when someone tried to reach out and talk to people, who run the Olympics, they didn't want to answer about, anything. What is going on? Why is the world so fucking greedy? And the people who are bringing you money, you just treat them like shit and spit on them.
All these athletes.
Because then they're not allowed to take anything, from anyone else either. It has to go through the Olympics.
Yeah. And with the NCAA, they say, "Oh, the kid's getting a free education." But I
get that, but like, why can't they get something on the side? What are you so afraid of?
These dudes are good at basketball, and they're not going to be doctors, bro. Let's just be honest. Possibly not. I mean, they could. Who knows?
And they might end up washed up. They might end up injured and never doing anything.
Exactly.
So why? I think it's bullshit. They should be able to.
Bullshit.
They should be able to do commercials. They should be able to do this and that.
Becoming a has-been.
Exactly. It's bullshit. There's a lot of talented players that go into the NCAA, and it's bullshit that they can't make anything for themselves.
Especially how much money the NCAA makes off of these kids. It's ridiculous, man. So, all right, well, moving on. The second story is, I don't know if you guys heard about the reporter. This is about a week or two old, but the reporter telling LeBron James to just shut up and dribble. He pretty much made some political statements and stuff, and the reporter didn't like it and told him stay in his lane, pretty much just basketball.
Like that is basically ridiculous. That he's an athlete and he shouldn't say
You're not gonna like my response to this though.
That's fine,
because basketball is his job. He's at work. I can't go to work and push my agenda on anybody, and they need to not push their agenda on people. That's just how I feel about it.
To a certain degree, yes, but when All right, when he's not playing his game,
If
and
he's
they
not
ask
playing
him
and he wants to
questions,
answer a
and
question,
he
then go
answers.
ahead. But if
Well,
you're on the court and you're dribbling,
Okay, so
where was he?
No,
was he at work?
no, he
Well,
was
it was
doing
an
an interview.
Yeah, that's rude.
But here's the thing about that. Okay, so this guy is a member of society, just like us all.
Yeah, he is.
And people talk politics at work all the
Oh,
time.
yeah.
So in
Well, so-
you know,
yeah.
this sense, the guy, like I said, is a part of the community. He donated $41 million, sent 1,100
He's
kids to
amazing.
college.
He's always trying to help the community.
He built this city up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I mean, let him put his input in, and you
know,
shut up.
He
and-
sent 1,100 kids to college.
1,100, man.
I
1,100.
love LeBron. Like
I do
I
too.
wasn't crazy about his decision when he left, by the way he did it.
Yeah.
I
But
still
as far
liked him,
as
but
him
I
as
was
a
just
person,
heartbroken.
and now I'm over it too. It's been years, but as far as like him as the person he is, he comes like, and I guess I don't hang out with him, but all the things that he's done has shown me that he is a good person.
Yeah.
You know, he
'Cause
gave
he
back
doesn't
to his
have to,
community.
yeah.
No, he doesn't have to do anything. I mean, some people expect this of people. Nobody has to do anything. When Louisiana got hit by the hurricane, did Britney Spears come and help out?
No.
And people thought it was shitty, but she doesn't have to. And
Exactly.
it is shitty, I'll agree, but she didn't have to. And he doesn't have to give back, and he does.
Yeah, a lot.
He's really nice too. Like, there were times like my ex-husband used to go hang out a lot of the bars that LeBron would hang out when he was here the first time. He recognized him one night when we were out after playoffs, and he waved hi to him. We don't have to wave hi to people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, some people, you know, they'll say, "Oh, you don't tip good" or whatever. But you know what, dude? How shitty was your service?
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah.
And
Like-
what is not tipping good? Was it 20% and they were expecting 50%?
Exactly.
Yeah, yep.
I mean, I don't give
They're
a fuck.
expecting more because this
Because he
person's-
makes
He
money?
makes
No.
more money. It's, you know what?
He tipped what he thought was appropriate,
Exactly.
possibly. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe he is a shitty tipper, but I can't see that
gives
from
a
someone
fuck.
who gives back to their community being
No.
a shitty tipper.
Yeah, 41 million, but he doesn't tip. That's
Yeah.
I mean, he came to Cleveland, you know, on his own to help Cleveland win a championship.
Yeah,
And he did. He did it.
No one didn't tell him to.
came back on a promise.
He could have made a lot more money going somewhere else.
Oh,
Way
yeah,
more
definitely.
money.
Hey, and I'm not one of them idiots that burned my LeBron jersey either. I still have my original
You know what?
jersey.
I did not
That's
burn
awesome.
mine either, but guess what? Somebody stole mine
Oh,
out of
that's
the backseat
shitty.
of my car.
That's
I was so
bullshit.
I was
mad.
pissy when he left, but I was like, all these dummies burning their
me
jerseys, and
and
then they're
Epic
going to
were
be the
too.
same ones going back and buying a new one.
Me and
Fuck
Epic used to watch every Cavs game, man, and then that decision, we're like, oh.
It was just a shitty way he went about it. I wasn't
Yeah.
mad that he left. It was like, why did you wait till the last minute?
I knew he was coming back though.
Yeah, but I got over it. He came back. He redeemed himself, and
And he gives back.
he's
a lot,
apologized so
you know.
much. He takes care of his kids, his family, his community. I love the guy.
There's a lot of rumors that he's going to leave again, though.
He probably will.
Yeah,
but
he is.
No, I don't think so.
It's his career.
I really don't.
I think he'll go to the Lakers.
Okay, before the trade, before this awesome trade we just made, before that, maybe, possibly. I think he has a better shot here. There's only two places I see him going. Staying in Cleveland, because it's a walkthrough in the East for him. If he goes to the West, he's going to get beat up all through the year.
That's true.
Through the playoffs, he's got to worry about the Spurs, Golden State, the Clippers.
I mean, shit. I mean, almost all of them.
The
really.
Rockets. The Rockets are the only
Rockets are
team.
good. Yep.
Yeah, the Rockets are the only team I see. Timberwolves are up and coming.
Yeah.
The Pelicans.
There's a lot of great teams
The
right
West
now.
is so stacked. He's gonna have a really tough time making it to the or he'll make it to the playoffs, but he's gonna be worn
The
down.
Grizzlies.
Yeah, the
Grizzlies are
Grizzlies.
good. What's Oklahoma City?
Oklahoma City, yeah, they're
that's
a
another
powerhouse
one.
now.
That is-
Which they just got smoked by Golden State last night by like 20.
Well,
no,
and then think
it was
about this. Okay,
112,
what if you don't make it? You know, we might not even make it to the finals because
Yeah.
if you go to the West Coast, right, and you have to play against Golden State and Houston and all these other,
Yeah.
Now you make it to the playoffs, but you don't get past the playoffs.
Yeah, definitely.
At least if he's on the East.
Only team I see him going to on the West, and everyone keeps throwing out the Lakers. They're not. He's gonna be rebuilding.
He owns a mansion.
Well,
out
I
there.
know, but who wouldn't want to own a house out in LA, man? But you know, it's the Rockets, man. With Chris Paul, I'm pretty sure is like his godfather to his kids. But I mean, yeah, that's the only team I see him going to. But the last segment I got for you guys, or topic I have for you guys, is the Browns. And I know maybe some of you guys don't want to talk about the Browns, but I love the Browns. So They went 1-31 in the last 2 years.
I hate them. I just.
Oh yeah, they're rebuilding, man. They're in a real rebuild.
You're so optimistic.
He is. He always is.
But I love fans like that. I used to be that fan, and then I got into hockey, and it was like, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. But no, they have 5 picks in the first 64, which you can get 5 stud players if you go and draft right. And they've
got the number 1 pick, number 4,
33, 35, and then 64.
Yeah.
So these are 5 guys that right away,
and they actually have 12 picks overall too.
Overall, yeah, 12. So they can stack the team, man. And the first 2 picks, if they hit right and get the Saquon Barkley or this stud running back from Penn State, and then I'm hoping to get Josh Allen. I mean, he's not.
Is he really a stud?
I feel like he's probably like, damn it, only the Browns want me.
I'm joking.
This is playing with balls.
Yeah.
Anyways, but
okay.
Yeah, but that's it. That's all I got for sports. And the draft is April 26th, so that day I'll be.
Everybody go get drunk and eat chicken wings.
That's like our Super Bowl, man.
I have a taste for chicken wings now.
I
do.
know,
I just
me
had
too.
chicken wings like 2 nights ago.
Yeah. We're gonna take a quick break. When we get back, we're gonna ask Tokar some shit, and if you want to call in, then you
call
can.
in and help me out on these questions.
Keep it locked right here.
Thanks for watching.
I keep losing shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
We have
Go
some
ahead.
technical difficulty issues. I want to announce before we go into Ask Tokar. I won't be able to play the theme music every time a question is asked.
Why? Well, is it still dead?
Oh wait, it's
no,
working.
it's not, dude.
Oh my god, he's so
Tokar.
slow sometimes.
There you go, motherfucker.
I would like to make an announcement. There's good news that we're able to play the Ask Tokar theme every time a question is asked.
Okay, there you go. You could have been using that the whole time, dude.
Wait, what's going on with this? There's some type of ad.
Jesus Christ. Okay, there you go. You are good. Now, another thing, make sure you check us out on social media at Epic Music Radio on Twitter and Facebook. Subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram, Epicness216. Also, make sure you join the Unsigned Musicians Network with Kev Campbell. As always, he's doing a lot of stuff, dude. I was just talking to him recently. He's got so much going on with the LeBron James Foundation that he's trying to work on, and he's actually in Houston right now, working on a deal with a record label and trying to get a tour together, and he's just doing a lot of amazing things. His network also has it's almost like 3,000 people in it now.
Damn, that was up a lot from last time.
Yeah. So like he's doing his thing, man. So big up to Kev. All right, let's go into this Ask Tokar. Okay. First question. How can someone be dirt poor and another be filthy rich?
Because no matter if you have money or not, you're still filthy and dirty.
What was Captain Hook's name before he got the hook?
Jack Sparrow.
Jack Sparrow.
There you go.
I'm going to take his hand.
Damn it.
That's not true, right?
No.
No. You guys said, you were like, yeah, and I'm like, what?
Oh my god. Where does the toe tag go on a dead person if they don't have toes?
Okay, I don't understand the question. I told
when someone dies and they go to the morgue, they put a toe tag on you to identify your body. So if you don't have toes, where do they put that?
Oh, they put it on their hand or finger?
I would say they probably put it on their penis.
Stump. Oh my god. Yeah, that's exactly where they put it.
Yep, exactly.
Wait, you said on the what?
Their stump.
The stump?
The nub?
Where the toes are gone.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Jesus. Okay. Maybe their fingers?
But it's probably put on their foot. I have patients that almost like all their toes are gone, then sometimes their toes are gone and they're only coming in to get like ulcers taken care of on their feet without toes. It's bad.
Ulcers on their feet. How does that happen?
When you're diabetic and you develop neuropathy because you have uncontrolled diabetes and probably due to poor choices, you end up losing body parts. Sometimes they'll step on something because they can no longer feel. They walk around with nails in their feet or, they won't know until they're bleeding and they're like, where did this blood come from?
Wow. Why is there a disclaimer on the Allstate auto insurance commercials that say not available in all states?
Because some states have different insurance laws.
Okay.
In Ohio, we're
that was a good answer.
What do we call it? And we're at fault state. So we always have to have insurance when we get in an accident.
Yeah.
And say if someone hits you and they run away and you can't find them or anything, you have to pay for that yourself. But there is some states where they call it not at fault state.
Don't ever listen to anything Tokar says.
Where if someone hits you and they drive off, your insurance will pay for your damage.
That's cool. Okay. I didn't know that. We need to move to them states. How far east can you go before you're heading west?
Halfway around the earth.
Actually, I think you're always heading east. Because, like, if you're heading east and you keep heading east, you're still going east, no matter, unless you're a flat earther, I don't know. Anyways, when two men get married to each other, do they both go to the same bachelor party?
No.
I think that's a good answer.
Yeah. If a guy that was about to die in an electric chair had a heart attack, should they save him?
Yes, and then continue with the show.
It's showtime.
Yeah.
It's unethical.
Yeah. When crazy people walk through the forest, do they take the psychopath?
No, because not all crazy people are psycho.
Oh my god. Okay. If parents say never take candy from strangers, then why do we celebrate Halloween?
They're not strangers. They're the neighbors.
They're strangers, dude. What the fuck? Goldie, I just see your face. You're like, oh my god, what the fuck? Why is it called a funny bone? When if you hit it, it's not funny at all.
It definitely feels funny.
Yeah, it does.
If you feel only one language, if you speak only one language, are you lingual?
Yes.
Would it be like monolingual or something?
I don't know. What does a nearsighted gynecologist and a puppy have in common?
Oh, do I want to know?
I really don't know, and
a wet nose. That was submitted by Erica Gabriel.
It sounded like a joke more than like a...
It was a joke, but I wanted to see what your answer would be.
I couldn't guess on that one.
Jesus. If anybody would like to call, now would be the good time to do so. Or if you just want to say fuck you. That's fine. Let's see. Somebody just messaged me. What is this? Oh, actually, there's another would you rather question.
Oh, nice.
Somebody, would you rather have your kid's teacher armed or not? If you want one, let's see. Once my brother's home, question? I guess so. Let's see.
Be Jay.
Yeah.
Is it Jay?
Was home from Kuwait.
Yeah.
It's
Jay.
Yeah.
We could probably save that for a next show topic.
Dude. You're not gonna fucking teach teachers how to use guns. Like, dude, you're not doing it. Basically,
get professionals, man.
First of all, most teachers are liberals and anti-gun. However, for like the 20% that aren't, I think it should be choice. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Why don't they do it like some of these schools do? Like when I went to high school, my first couple years, they had like security in there, and
arm the security.
Yeah, they metal detectors, and they were armed the security guards. Or
that makes sense. I mean, have armed security guards. Sometimes they have police officers.
Yeah, Rose had security. What is it? A few more dollars to get one that can carry a gun was like $10.50 or something.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, it's bullshit.
A few bucks above minimum wage.
But I don't see the teachers, because you know what? Not all these teachers are very.
No, it should be choice. Some of them
stable.
Yeah.
And you know what? Some of these kids, dude, they drive these teachers crazy.
Some of these teachers beat up the students.
Anybody can go postal. So that's just.
I think that's another liability. Because you're like, you know what, Tommy? Stop! Shut your fucking mouth!
I don't see that happening.
Like, yeah, right, dude.
If someone wanted to shoot a student, they're gonna already just shoot a student. Being trained to shoot somebody isn't gonna make you any less likely. People shoot people all the time that aren't trained.
I get that. What I'm saying, it's not about the training. It's about them carrying a gun to school. You know,
police officers carry guns to work. They don't murder their coworkers.
Sometimes they do.
Now they get to shoot at other people.
They get to shoot at black people.
Oh my god! I'm not even gonna get involved in this stupid shit.
That was bad.
No, I'm just saying, you know.
No,
they take their aggression out in other ways. You know what I mean? They might not shoot at cops, but they're gonna shoot at sometimes innocent people. You know what I mean? Like
what you just said, it seems so closed-minded. Who's gonna shoot at innocent people?
So
all teachers are stupid and they're gonna shoot at their students?
I'm not saying all teachers. I am saying some teachers.
Well,
isn't it possible some teachers already have guns and don't shoot their students?
It is possible. It is possible.
In fact, I have a friend that's a teacher who carries a gun.
Right?
She doesn't hunt, but she has to actually keep it in her car. That's something they just passed, that she could bring it to work, but keep it in the car, not the school. I don't know how that would help anybody.
I don't think that would help at all. You're gonna run your car.
What if your car
you think she goes out to her car and
into?
she gets her gun and is gonna go back in and shoot her students?
No, she's
Well, I mean, that's kind of like the same thing, like why people say, oh, you should carry a gun in your trunk, not up front, because at least if you get mad enough to where you want to use it.
I could see road rage.
Yeah,
that's why I don't want to carry a gun in my car. So I don't trust myself.
But they say the time it would take you to get to your trunk,
probably cool down.
You cool down. You know what I mean? Same thing with teachers. You know.
I don't.
Now, could you imagine
getting that mad?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. That's a pretty short time from the front seat to the trunk. I'm not calming down that quick. That's.
I don't know. You know how the shit is. Oh, your key can't work, or the fucking button's not opening.
But a lot of people with their CCW carry in their cars. We don't see a lot of incidents.
I don't know. Yeah. You already know how I feel about it. Like I'm not really a gun person. Do I think that they should take away the Second Amendment? No. But I'm
okay with stricter gun laws, though.
That's where I'm at.
I don't like here's my thing. Anybody can walk in there and buy a gun.
Here's my thing.
I don't think guns at school is.
Here's my thing.
It doesn't bother me.
My thing about the gun laws, I don't think it's gonna do anything, because here's the thing: if you want to get a gun, you can get a gun. Anybody can get a gun.
But the chances are anybody can get a gun. That's why it's just pointless to think that you're going to take all guns away and keep people from shooting people. It's just not going to happen, because criminals are going to be criminals. And
then if you take, my stance on that is, if you do take these guns away, then you're taking them away from the innocent people to protect themselves. And now you got the criminals that they're going to get guns somehow anyways. I mean, there is something called a black market, stuff like that.
Well, yeah, but when, You could probably find a gun for $100 right now.
Yeah.
50
Okay.
bucks, $100.
50, 100.
Yeah.
You
probably
take all
find
the
one.
guns away, and the only way they can get a gun is the black market. They're gonna up that price. The average criminal is not gonna be able to afford that.
Yeah.
I think they'll somehow still find a way to get weapons, though, man.
People do it all the time.
No, people will be stabbing people and shit. I mean,
And they already do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, so 50 people dead from an automatic weapon, or like 3 people from a stabbing. Not saying that any of it is good, but there's no way. Like if you got 50
And
people
you have
in a
people
room
who
getting
take
stabbed,
cars and they go
like
on sidewalks and they kill about 50 people. So it's not going to make a difference. If you want to kill someone, you're going to kill someone.
If 50 people in a school get stabbed at the same time by the same person, then 45 of the people deserve it.
I heard.
What about mental health evaluation? Instead of arguing
like
about
I definitely think stricter gun laws can't hurt.
I read a story just recently on a country. I think it might have been Sweden. They allow their citizens, everyone, to carry openly, and they have the lowest gun violence rate.
Well, yeah, I understand that point too. Okay, so
I'm not.
Everyone carries a gun, so you know, like, hey, like I can't rob that dude because he'll shoot me.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean.
But
at the same time,
no, this is the United States.
Yeah, well, Sweden doesn't seem like an overly violent place to begin with.
They wear tight clothes. What the fuck? They do. If you ever seen someone from Sweden, they wear like really tight clothes.
I think everybody does. Have you seen these skinny jeans, man?
It's like you gotta let your balls breathe, man.
Like that video on YouTube where the kid's like, the dad's like, man, you can't even run in those things, or you can't even walk fast. See, like walking away. I don't know if you guys seen that video.
I don't know, man. Oh, all right. So I guess that is our show.
Sunday.
Of course. Oh wait, somebody just called. Let me try to call them back.
That'd be good. Pretty good.
Wow, nice.
So, what do you guys got any plans for this week coming up? Or
Work. Nothing exciting.
Nothing exciting.
We have a Monsters game Friday and Sunday. I don't know which days we're going to go though.
Isn't that crazy how didn't their team get like picked apart?
Well, yeah, because we won the Calder Cup.
Right?
Yeah, but this is it's a semi-pro team, and this is what you're playing for, to go to the NHL. And once we, won the Calder Cup, and they seen a lot of these players were really well. They took half of our players. They took our coach, but now we have a bunch of new players, and they're learning slowly to work with each other, and things are definitely improving.
Yeah, it was.
All right, so obviously that was an old call.
Than the Browns.
That was an old call. Okay, so that's going to be our show for today. Yay!
In the words of Tokar, thanks for watching.
Peace.
Peace.
Mr. President,
Okay.
there are too many states nowadays. Please eliminate 3. I am not a crackpot.
Oh, wow, that was terrible.
Hasta la vista, baby.
That's my only real motivation, is not to be hassled. That and fear of losing my job, but you know, Bob, I'll only make someone work just hard enough not to get fired.
And I stopped our Bye.
You are the weakest link.
I mean, you let your husband.
Please leave this office.
Do we get any sort of souvenir?
Get out of my office! Oh my god.
Weird situation.
So good. Oh yeah. Oh, slow down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who's your daddy?
That's all, folks.
Her and her husband, and she's like, "You taking care of the baby with your son?" Like shit like that.
That's
It's
rude.
messed up.
Yeah, it is.
It's messed up, but.